C.R.P.H.A, humanitarian advocate. Apparently, we have Nancy Pelosi doing it again, acting as if her party can do no wrong. And also, there was a YouTuber that claimed that Nancy Pelosi publicly ripped up the actual Constitution of the United States and proclaimed that the House of the majority of the House decides what happens for the U.S. and the American people. Nancy Pelosi knows and should know, unless she's becoming completely senile, thereby she should be forced to step down, that you destroy the Constitution, your party is dismantled. And thereby Nancy Pelosi and the rest of the liberal, socialist, liberal, democratic politicians have no job. And welcome in the Green Party to side with the liberal Democrat. I mean, with the Republicans. So there cannot be any false news. I don't care what the reason is, or if you just want to get something out there. But Nancy Pelosi, you cannot say that your party does no wrong, because your party hasn't done it, because Nancy Pelosi doesn't realize that her party, thanks to Obama, of course, has done nothing but go against the Constitution, nothing but make it to where their party is benefited way before the American people and this country. Thereby the liberal Democrats are so deaf and blindsided that they don't see the reason why that there is a politician gathering as such, known as the Democrats to start with, and known as Republicans as well, is to serve the general public, being the American people across the U.S., not to service themselves. And if Pelosi thinks that she can get away with saying that and have the American people believe that kind of bull, that illogical crap, then guess what, Nancy Pelosi, you need to step down. You need to get off the bench, because you are becoming way too damn senile. The liberal Democrats cannot accept that. One, you do not go against the Constitution. Yet with Obama, they've gone against it more than once. Even though Biden put his hat in the ring for the election of president for 2020, he will have to be taken out, because he helped and he supported Obama while going against the Constitution and trying to work around the Constitution. And no president can do that, no matter what party they are a part of. And also, get this, Nancy Pelosi needs to realize that if she can't handle the fact that Trump is doing what's needed and what's more beneficial for the American people in this country, then she will have to either live with it or become part of the population with no backing from the party of the Liberal Party at all. Thereby, she will see exactly what the American people have to really go through. Thereby, she will eat her words. Thereby, she will have a different understanding of the way of what the American people actually go through, instead of assuming that she knows when she doesn't, obviously. Trump being a businessman himself, has seen it on both sides. That's what makes Trump the best president this country's ever had, next to Reagan. So, Nancy Pelosi, you either take heed and quit assuming that your party can do no wrong when the liberal Democrats had Carter didn't do anything beneficial for this country or the American people. The base of after Clinton did for the job thing, he did way more negative things after that one positive thing instead of doing multiple positive beneficial things for the American people. Obama went completely against the Constitution, even after the fact that he said he would never have a unconstitutional health care, which thereby, when he appointed Hillary Clinton into his administration for Homeland Security, he went against the Constitution by saying that he's going to have an unconstitutional health care. Thereby, that health care went to the points through the Supreme Court, and it was completely revamped as something else. And Obama didn't like it, but yet those who got the Obamacare through covered California, among other attributes, have found that they've become nearly bankrupt because of it. So therefore, it wasn't beneficial for the American people at all. So again, Trump, keep up the good work and build that wall taller than hell. And Trump for 2020. And also, we have another issue. Alyssa Milano, the well-known actress, when she started as a young preteen to teen on Who's the Boss with Tony Danza. And then she went on to, I believe it was Charmed after that. The one thing is that she wants to do what's known as a sex strike due to social media. Alyssa Milano is blaming the Republicans on this one. Thereby, so the actress Alyssa Milano is an illogical, socialist, liberal follower, and nobody likes that of any actress or actor in the Hollywood, the Hollywood venue, essentially. So Alyssa Milano needs to realize she cannot do that. If she cannot accept the fact that the Obamacare, for example, bankrupts most of the country outside the starlets, possibly, but eventually will bankrupt the starlets because they won't get the high glamour and all that when they get older. Or she needs to keep her damn fucking trap shut. Because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about when it comes to anything, even in the political venue. No woman really does. And of course, I'm not going to say that there are women that do, but mostly the larger majority are women that do not. And Alyssa Milano is one of many that don't understand politics. Thereby, I know she'll say, "I don't want to understand politics." Good, then you cannot fucking bitch about the Republicans then. And to the one that wanted to put the news out there about Nancy Pelosi doing something to the Constitution, that person doesn't know that the attribute that and the actual fact that if Nancy Pelosi did actually rip up the actual Constitution, U.S. Constitution, her party would be dismantled without question. Thereby, she'd be out of a job, and thereby she would not be able to talk. And as if the Democrats have more say so now than than the actual president, because even with or without the Constitution, the president has more say so over the House anyway. And in this case, if Hillary was in the office of the White House, which again, thank to Heavenly Father, she's not, because she was about to rip up the Fourth Amendment. Then yes, the House of the Republicans would still be in power. And also, guess what? The Republicans have more common sense, more than common sense, and more logic in their heads and in their actions, more than the liberals ever had after JFK. That is, because like I said, JFK had Republican values. He actually cared about the American people and this country. The liberals, the socialist liberal Democrats, don't. So she cannot say that she's doing things to benefit the American people when she's doing things that only benefit her psychotropic ass, her mentally ill fucking senile ass, as well as her party's ass. Thereby, Nancy Pelosi has no room to talk about the American people, because the liberal Democrats are not truly about the American people anymore. And they're not about our youth anymore. So if you hear that she's doing things that are supposedly beneficial for the American people, don't believe it, because she'll just try to get you to believe what the liberals want to believe, and they've been doing that left and right. And it's not showing any positive light. It never has, even with Obama in office. It didn't show any positive light or truth or even logic to that. So Trump is in the running, and Trump will still be ahead. She's also Nancy Pelosi is also worried that Trump is going to win again, and she is right there though, because the liberal Democrats are only about themselves and socialism and slavery and thereby, again, if the socialist liberal Democrats were to have their way, every American person that doesn't abide by the liberals' venue and what have you, then we'd be recreating the concentration camps, as there was during World War II and possibly one. And we don't want that now, do we, American people? So therefore, we need to keep Trump in office right now. We need to keep Trump in office to keep making America great. With Trump in office, there's been a upheaval of positive, but when Obama was in office, it went from where Bush Jr. left it, and it kept sinking, like the Titanic. We don't need that. We need it to stay steady and keep going up. That's beneficial for the American people and this country and our youth. If you want me to talk about anything, please let me know. But I know normally I would have more, but so far those are the only two so far that I had to talk about in the current news, of course, and when it comes to the advocating thing for all the troops and Donald Trump. And for the troops who have and are still serving this country, we salute you and thank you for your service. And also for Trump, keep up the good work, and Trump for 2020 for the United States of America's president. And to the mothers, in Sunday's Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day.